Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Phillies Thoughts. I'm going to provide some thoughts on the Phillies 2015 offseason. The offseason has finally arrived. If you're a Phillies fan, you really haven't had much to pay attention to since the season ended, and really since the trade deadline last year. So we'll see what happens with the 2015 offseason for the Phillies. I would suspect it should be fairly interesting. A lot of change is coming if you've paid attention to the offseason rumblings and grumblings and some of the thoughts provided by Ruben Amaro Jr. and Pat Gillick. Pat Gillick has said, we're not going to compete in 2015 and 16. He said specifically, I believe we should be ready to compete perhaps in 2017, 2018. So I think the organization as a whole has finally accepted that the great run of the 2000s, the late 2000s and early 2010s, has come to an end. As sad as it is, it's over. Most fans have kind of realized that over the last few years. And it's good to see that they're finally going to hopefully move in a direction to improve this franchise for the upcoming seasons and specifically for the upcoming, decade. They really need to rebuild. It's unfortunate, but it's something that has to be done. The main free agents that the Phillies have this year coming off the books are A.J. Burnett, who will not be back. He opted out of his player option, which was actually a bit of a surprise to me, the money he forfeited. And Kyle Kendrick, who I doubt will be back, but you never know. If he sits out there long enough and they get him cheap on a deal, it's someone they obviously like. It's possible, not probable, not likely. But you'll see some of the team move on. You will see some trades. I believe Ryan Howard will not be back. I believe they will do anything in their power to move him this offseason. They'll trade him most likely to an American League team so he can serve as a DH the majority of the time. And they'll eat a substantial amount of salary, probably upwards of 80%, which, Ryan Howard had an excellent career with the Phillies. Clearly, it hasn't been as good lately. He's not worth the $25 million, but he was part of the championship run in 2008, the team in 2007. He was NLCS MVP in 2009, so he had a great career with the Phillies, but the time has come for him to move on, and I believe the Phillies will do anything they can to move him. I really don't expect him back. Chase Utley and Jimmy Rollins are both guys who could possibly move, but I wouldn't necessarily expect it, but it's possible. Carlos Ruiz, I would put there. He's a little more likely to be moved, but still, at the money they paid him, who knows what to expect. Marlon Byrd, I fully expect to be gone. I believe he'll be traded. Dominic Brown's a strong possibility to be traded, and, Ben Revere as well. So I think all three outfielders are in play. So we'll see how this offense looks. If the Phillies are going to make any additions through free agency, it would be Yasmani Tomas, the Cuban slugging outfielder, 23 years old. The Phillies have been linked to him, and they are kind of considered the favorites. If you look at some of the predictions that different websites have put out, they're generally predicted as the team to land Tomas. But there's other teams involved, so it's no slam dunk. In terms of pitching, Cole Hamels is the name you see everywhere. It really sounds like there's a strong possibility he'll be moved this offseason, which is a shame because he's one of the few homegrown pitchers the Phillies have had that has really worked out very well. Obviously a World Series MVP and NLCS MVP, and really one of the premium left-handed starters in Major League Baseball. But he's someone who you could probably get a substantial amount for. And it's one of those, if the Phillies do decide to move him and they do pull the trigger, it better work out. They must get a massive haul in return. You certainly don't have to trade him, but he's someone that you can look at trading, and you need to get a ton. I mean, you need to get an all-star caliber player. You need young players. You need guys that can step right in. You really need two guys who can almost step into the starting lineup next year, and a pitcher who's close to ready, along with maybe some other spare parts. So Hamels, I'm leaning towards that he will get moved, but we'll see what happens. Cliff Lee, you're going to have to wait till July, and he's going to have to prove he's healthy. David Buchanan will be back in the rotation, and we'll see how they fill out the rest of the rotation. In terms of giving some of the young guys like Jonathan Pettibone and Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez, some of these guys a shot. So we'll see how things work out there. The bullpen, Jonathan Papelbon's another guy. I think the Phillies would love to move on from him. He's a little, bizarre, a little insane. I don't know that he necessarily gets away with his teammates. So Papelbon's a possibility to move. But again, he's getting paid a ton of money. He got a bad contract. He could help some teams, but a lot of teams don't want to invest, $12.5, $13, $14 million in a closer. So it gets to the point for the Phillies where how much money are you willing to eat and are you getting enough back? Because it's not worth eating 80% of his salary to not get much back in return. Because Papelbon did have an excellent 2014 season, and he can be part of a successful bullpen with the young guys like Jake Diekman and Kenny Giles. So Papelbon's a possibility, but again, he's been available for 2 years, and the Phillies haven't found a deal to move him. So we'll see. Anyway, there's some just early thoughts and possibilities for the 2015 Phillies offseason. It's underway. The GM meetings are wrapping up today. Usually not much happens during the GM meetings. Some of the groundwork is laid. But when you do start to see movement is closer to the winter meetings, which are coming up in December, mid-December, I believe. So as the Phillies make moves, when they make trades, any free agent signings, I'll be back to provide my thoughts on the Phillies 2015 offseason. Comment below if you have any thoughts, questions, comments. Feel free to like this video, subscribe to the video, check out some of the other stuff I have going on here on YouTube. Anyway, this is Mike O, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.